All right, good morning. First of all, let me snatch the shit off my head. Snatch the bonnet off. Let me cut some light on. All right, so I've been in Arkansas for about I've been back since Sunday, I think. Sunday or Monday? Saturday. I came in last Saturday. So I've been back over a week. And I remember having this feeling of, as a man, you never want to admit defeat. I don't care in any capacity of, work that you're doing or whatever that you're trying to accomplish. You never want to admit defeat. And you never want to go back home empty-handed. When I left home in Arkansas at 19, it was like 2015, I was like 19. I said I would never come back home until I had something to show for it, which I kind of don't have nothing to show for. I got comic books, but that's about it. But I was outside working out the other day, and I was talking to my man's across the street right here, and we were having a deep conversation just about the Bible, God, all that life situations, all that type of stuff. And he was telling me that you got to know when to say when. Why be out here struggling when you don't have to? Why put yourself through all the bullshit? He didn't say bullshit, but I'm just, why put yourself through all the stresses of life when you have help? When I was in North Carolina, I was bouncing around trying to find my own place, trying to just, find my niche. Now I found a passion that I love, which is what I'm doing right now, making YouTube videos, reading comic books, covering those, and just, covering a whole range of topics. But the place I was in wasn't serving me what I needed. And believe me, sometimes you got to know when to say when. You got to swallow your pride, whether you're a man or you're a woman. If you're chasing something, if you have a vision for yourself, if you have a plan for your life, sometimes it's not always going to go according to plan, but we have to be able to pivot and sometimes have to regroup. I didn't want to have to come back home, move in with my dad and my stepmom, but those are the things that I didn't want to do, but I'm looking back on it now and I have to do this. If I want to get to where I want to be in life, I need to reset and get back to myself, really. If you've been watching the earlier videos, you've seen me go from being homeless to now, mind you, I looked every ounce of adversity in the face, and I went through it as many times as I possibly could until I couldn't do it anymore. Looking back in hindsight, when I had my car, I should have just came home, because I would have had a car and everything. I would have had my car and been mobile. But everything happens for its reasons. And being back in my dad's house, being back home in general, has given me something to think about as far as where I want to go, or as far as like what direction I want to take things, the next steps forward. And it's also just a good, refreshing feeling to be back home. If you're an out-of-towner and you're in a place where where you've depleted all your resources and you've really just hit rock bottom, just, if you can, go home. Go home to your people. Can't stress that enough. And I say that because talking to my dad, he wishes his dad was still around so he could call him. It's been plenty of days where I didn't call my dad because I was going through something. I was in a bind, struggling with something. Only because I wanted to make my own way. I wanted to, stand on my own 2 feet and have that thought that, my parents aren't always going to be there. My dad isn't always going to be there. But with that way of thinking can really kind of cloud your judgment, because you could go, and knock on wood, you could go, a string of 6 months and not talk to your peoples, and something happened, and now you're sitting at the funeral and you're wishing, man, I wish I would have talked to my peoples more. So I'm definitely grateful. My mom passed away in 2020, but I'm definitely grateful to still have my dad and my stepmom around to help me get to where I'm trying to go. I think I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'll do a house tour, let you guys kind of see how far they've come. But I didn't. Whole reason I moved from North Carolina is because of this house. You know, I didn't want to. It's a nice house. It's a real nice house that they have. But I saw my opportunity. I saw an opportunity to expand my horizons, and I took it. I didn't want to have to just be living under my dad's roof, you know, for some odd years. I wanted to at least go and experience life for what it is, and for the good and the bad. You know, I have to say that I had fun. It wasn't always fun, but you know, they were life lessons that I had to go through and get for myself. And now that, you know, I'm sitting here back in Arkansas and I'm thinking about everything that I went through and how much knowledge and wisdom I can give that to somebody else. I can give it to my channel. I can give it to, you know, the people out here. I can give it to my nephews. But I'm also still fighting battles. So, you know, but it's the battles that I'm fighting with my sibling that has actually put me in the mindset that it's really gonna just work out for my betterment. I don't know. I'm just rambling on. Just trying to put something out there. The whole moral of this video, I just wanted to state, this isn't, anytime I talk about, you know, my sister and what we had going on in the previous videos, I'm not saying all this out of hate. You know what I mean? I'm saying this because as a person who always said I don't want to be in the same spot as you, now I'm in the same spot as her, but I haven't seen her. So that was also in the back of my mind why I never wanted to come back home. But in hindsight, I don't have to deal with it. You know, I see everything for how it is and how it's playing out, like I've always said. And I just kind of go with it. You know, there's no reason to, like my dad said, there's no reason to keep harping on it, keep making videos about it. My dad has been on my ass about making these YouTube videos about my siblings because, number one, it's just, I don't know if it's a shocker to him that I have a very active channel, or the fact that I'm willing to, you know, put my frustrations on camera. But, you know, he's not telling me to take anything down. He's just, because I mean, it's my channel, it's my page. But he's just like, man, stop giving that attention. Like, we know the truth, you know the truth, everything else will fall in place. So with that being said, if you have beef with anybody, you got beef with family members or anything like that, along with what I just said with knowing when to say when, this is one of those moments when you got to know when to say when. So from here on out, unless a nigga pull my card to have to do another video about him, I won't, you know, make any more videos. I'm not gonna make any more videos about, you know, that the money situation, even though the videos that I put up on my YouTube channel like a month back, the final part 1 and final part 2, they did numbers. I did do a final part 3, but I'm not gonna put it out. I keep looking at it, I keep watching it, and it's like one of those diss tracks that you hear about, but you never hear it come out. You know what I mean? It's like one of those vile diss tracks that you got tucked away, but you don't want to bring it out because it's just too vile. So I'm gonna keep it in my hidden just in case. So yeah, that's really it. Just, you know when to say when. It's okay to admit defeat, because you can lose one battle, but you can still win the war. So I might have lost the battle in North Carolina, but I'll win the war from Arkansas going forward. Thanks for all you guys that tune into the channel, that watch my videos, that hype me up in the comments. Go check out my latest video. The best Avengers movie is Age of Ultron. It's still, you know, breaking through the algorithm, but take this with a grain of salt. You know when to say when. Whether you're in a relationship, know when to say when. Whether you're in a different spot in your life, know when to say when. Just don't bite off more than you can chew. You know what I mean? If you know you don't have the resources around you, you know you don't have any help around you, but you know you have people back home that can help you, go back home. Go back home and start over. You know, go get it again. If you got it the first time by yourself, imagine what you can do when you have help around you. So that's really it, man. Thanks for everybody that's been supporting my channel. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what I need to talk about, what I need to cover. I got a job interview coming up Tuesday, so I'll try to make some more videos. I'm gonna try to make some more comic book videos. You know, I actually gotta get my comics out the, I gotta get my subscription. I got a comic book subscription in North Carolina that I gotta get shipped down here. It's like worth $70, but I don't want them to just jam my shit in the mailbox because it's gonna piss me off. So yeah, we're gonna try to fight with the mail people on that. But I'll be back with more content for you guys. Stay blessed, stay prayed up, and be aware. Thank you.